Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It is bright and early in the morning today, and we have a lot of news. Let's go ahead and get into it. It is a chilly one this morning, but I'm going to be honest, the news has got me super excited right now. I'm going to skip over the cards just for this second because I want to talk about what I'm most excited about, which is going to be the 30-floor porcelain tower. This is going to be returning. It will be a little bit different than the previous tower. It is going to be 30 floors high. You are going to be able to access an amazing piece of gear called the Tide Ring, and the first 20 floors are actually going to be different than the first time we climbed the tower. So make sure you look forward to it. You will definitely be able, as it calls out in the information, be able to access Rain's Greatsword again, which is probably the biggest concern for people who have pulled Rain. You will be able to get that, and you will be able to get the limited time equipment, the Tide Ring. This is super exciting. Look forward to my guide on it. I will be doing an entire guide. It'll probably be coming out later tonight or Tuesday, and this is my favorite content in the game, and I personally cannot wait for next week. Now, that's not the only news. We are getting Chapter 9, Scene 3. We're also getting the Halloween Login Bonus Part 2, which has some okay rewards on it, not the best in the world. We're going to be getting an arena campaign. Again, not the biggest deal. But let's talk about these cards, because the cards are... yeah, they're crazy. Let's talk about, Exorcists everyone was kind of excited about, but I think is kind of lackluster right now, and let's go take a look at it. So the Exorcist card is going to give the party ability /resistance piercing rate up, and then it has limited bestowed effects for Great Sword users. It's going to have defense piercing rate up, and then for Oldoa only, it is going to provide Man-Eater up. So I feel like this card is gonna be maybe a skip. Unless you're really like an Oldoa main, I don't think we are currently hurting for defense piercing rate up or /resistance piercing rate up. We were talking about this card on stream today, and we were talking about, whether or not it was a must pull or not a must pull. And kind of the feeling was that, if you're going to use this card, maybe you'll use it for Oldoa, or maybe you'll use it for Ruinstern. But even then, you're probably going to be setting another card instead. Now, let's talk about the global upgrade to Mask of Deceit, which is crazy to me as well. So, standard, it got missile resistance up, which is pretty good for the party ability, and the single unit effect had Man-Eater up. Oh my god, I keep long clicking here. That's pretty good in its own right. However, they added two new effects. For Glaciella and Victoria, you get Pierce Attack up, which is awesome. And then for Mont, surprisingly, you get Wind Resistance up and Hate up. Now, this is kind of exciting. For anyone who uses Mont, it's one of those cards that, I don't know, this is weird. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way I have to describe it. I don't think this will bring Mont back into the meta, but it's weird that we're seeing a buff for Mont. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a crazy amount of wind resistance and hate up. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. I think the Pierce attack up for Victoria and Glaciella is awesome, and it kind of makes this card, you kind of want it as opposed to not wanting it, because in JP, this card is literally just the missile resistance up and the Man-Eater up. So I'm really liking what they're doing with these cards, and I love the global upgrades that we're getting. Now, a card that did not get a global upgrade is the Bloody Moon. And I think it's really funny because I thought this was going to be the card that they were going to be like, oh, it's Halloween, it's the Bloody Moon. Literally, it has like the smallest tiny little section about it, and then it's done. I don't know. I think it's really funny. Anyway, I think you guys should all be excited for the tower coming out this week. I think that's kind of the biggest news. Whether or not you should be pulling on the VC cards is really going to depend on your composition, and honestly, most of you are probably better off saving for future units or future builds on your team. However, if you are planning on purchasing Visior, please use my affiliate link at dig.gs/coins. It is one of the best ways to support me without actually donating money to me directly. And please look forward to my tower guide. I'll be posting it on my Discord first, so come join us there. And I'll be doing a video and multiple videos about it this week. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great rest of your night.